Hi everyone, it's Anna here. I have this little card process video to share with you. I'm using my brand new die set and these gorgeous papers from Prima Marketing, and they are the paintables collections, and this is from the Tales of You and Me collection. I just adore these beautiful patterns that can be revealed by using ink or any kind of mist. I used the Haunted Shadows glimmer mist from Saturday and Jules, and I just thought that the purple color was a little bit too dark for what I was thinking of, so I used a glimmer mist from Lindy's Stamp Gang called Pearl Essence. That's just to soften it up a little bit. And then I have these brand new hexagon dies by MFT, and I absolutely love these, love the shape. And the stamp I'm using is from Wink May clear stamps from some while ago, and I already colored her using my Copic Markers. I'm using distress ink for the edges, and the pattern paper is from Pink Paisley. Beautiful colors in this. I really like this soft but still quite bold pattern. And just to add a bit of interest, I did a bit of ink splattering using the same ink I used on the paintables paper. Just to add a bit of interest and connect the two papers more. And and the cardstock I'm using is Nina Solar White. This is the 110-pound weight, I believe, at least the heavier one. And then I'm adding a bit of sequins from Samotka as well, which I'll be using to decorate the back. And I'm putting foam tape on the back of Miss May and the hexagon pattern to give the a bit more dimension, really. And now that I think of it, I just had to use a bit of doily. I have a thing for doilies, apparently, and it was a bit too plain, just stark white, so I used the same distress ink to add a bit of colour to that doily as well. And now I have the background a bit more to my kind of liking, really. I'll just edit and stick these two together, and then I'm using a sentiment from that line as well, and the stamping was not the best, so I decided to stamp the sentiments again on white cardstock and create a banner to cover that up. And now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and it just looks a bit off, like it's floating there, like you have a title that came from outer space and landed on my card. So I grabbed the die cuts with a view paper stack, and to help me ground the sentiment a bit better, I used the glitter paper to help me do just that. And now I'm just making it into a banner shape, and the May gets stuck on there finally. And then I'm adding several Prima Marketing flowers. I've had these flowers in my stash for quite some time, and since purple is not my go-to colour, I don't use them that often. These little paper roses are from I Am Roses, and I'm using glossy accent to stick these to the card. And I'm using a brand new nib I bought from Simon Says Stamp, and I really like it. It gives me so much more control over how much of the glue I'm adding, and it just helps a lot. I really, really like it. I'm just placing the flowers where I think they will look their best. and then I'm adding several sequins, and I'm using Ranger Multi to attach these. I like this one because it dries clear, so if it smudges a little bit outside the sequins, it doesn't matter that much because you can't really tell. And it is a very strong glue. And the sequins are from some Marker as well. They're their sorbet collection. They've got several really nice colours, and I like the purple one in the mix. And now I'm adding the sentiment to the card, and I'm just using glue dots to stick that into place. And then of course I just had to add a few more sequins, because sequins are just so much fun to use. I have a hard time stopping. So that really finishes up my card, and here are a few close-ups, and I hope you liked what you saw.